Ladies and gentlemen, do you think this Hamas-Israel war is just for the Gaza? I don't think so. It is planned not for the Gaza, it is planned for something else. Because the indicators is saying something different. Israel with its allies, have planned something different. And as I've seen, as the indicator says, that right at the start of this conflict, a huge naval fleet that moved from USA to Mediterranean and even to Red Sea. For what? Just for the Hamas fighters? I don't think so. There's something else which has been planned, and there's something else which is there, which is on the table. It also support the plan of Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu. What I think that Israel will start hitting the Hamas, will start chase down the Hamas, and will keep moving from north to south, and from south to Sinai, from Sinai in Egypt, and they will take control of the Suez Canal. And Suez Canal has already support is present in the Mediterranean and the Red Sea, so that they may have a less resistance, or they may have a counter resistance support. Now, coming to the point why this all has happened at a time when the BRICS were at the peak. Even the presence of this naval fleet or naval inventory in the Red Sea and the Mediterranean, a reason like the Houthis are firing at the US warships, at the cargo ships, and these cargo ships need a support and that's why they are calling the world to send their fleets, and US is calling the people to send their fleets. Chinese 5 naval warships is there, and even Pakistan one warship that is there. So this is what is happening in order to keep the naval inventory there, and prompting that the Houthis are doing something dangerous for the world cargo. And thus this is the way they are controlling the world trade route. This actually happened when the BRICS were at the peak, and there was so many topics were being discussed at that time, that USA dollar is getting weak and BRICS is new currency, and the BRICS members they have planned to have the transaction in the BRICS for the trade. And in the past, if we see, whenever there's a threat to the US dollar, and we saw a war like Libya that went into chaos and war, and Gaddafi has been killed. Even the Saddam Hussein, he has been hanged, and the whole Iraq went to chaos. So now this region, which has a more potential of oil, and like Saudi Arabia was getting into deal with the China, and Saudi Arabia was getting into yuan more. So this is the point where this has started, means that it is actually in order to save the dollar. And this is the way, because when the China is there, then it means that this is going to escalate, and this corridor may have some control over the Chinese trade, and China may retaliate, and this may start off a new big war. As we have seen the Ukraine and Russian war that is cooling down, I think it's a phase 1 of the world war. And this Hamas conflict that will go to Egypt, and Egypt may retaliate, is going to be the second phase of World War III. And let's see when the China that comes up. So this is my assessment, and I believe that something more will come, and I'll share my views, I'll share my prediction in the subsequent programs. Till that time, take care, have a nice day. Bye-bye.